Hello, sweet tooths. I'm so happy to show you a dessert that you can make without an oven, and that turns out amazing. We begin by pouring half a liter of milk, or 2.5 cups, into a saucepan. We're adding flavor with orange today, so I'll put orange peel inside. You can use a knife or a potato peeler like I do. It comes out whole and very easily. We put it in the saucepan and add the sweetener we want. In my case, I was going to use classic sugar, but you could use whatever you prefer. I'm gonna add 4 tablespoons, which is about 60 grams. And to this camera, I'm gonna say 1, 2, 3, focus, because this isn't working. Okay, perfect. We stir well so it mixes in, and that's it. Now we're going to put this over medium heat and let it cook here for 4 minutes. Then we'll take it off the heat. On the other hand, we take 1 egg and 1 yolk, put them in a large bowl along with the zest of another orange. So take a grater and work your magic little by little. Once we have the orange zest on top, we also add 4 tablespoons. But in this case, cornstarch, which some of you call corn flour or cornstarch, works perfectly. We'll also use the oranges we've peeled. Juice. This way, we'll get at least 1 glass of juice, which is about 200 milliliters, and it will be super tasty because it's natural orange juice, freshly squeezed. We take it and add it, but make sure to use a strainer or sieve so that any pulp and imperfections are left out, and we get a perfect cream. Now what we're gonna do is mix everything really well, so pour the juice in and stir it up. You can use a spoon, a fork, or a whisk to mix it thoroughly. But if you have a spatula, that's even better, because you can scrape the bottom and the sides. Once you have it completely liquid and without lumps, you're going to add the milk we had set aside earlier. And quickly, we're gonna stir so that everything mixes together and the temperature evens out quickly. Once the temperatures and colors have blended together, we take all the liquid again and put it into a container suitable for cooking. A small saucepan, for example, or if you want, even the same pot as before. The point is to pour all the liquid in there and take it with us. Once it's mixed on the heat, once again over medium or medium-high heat, stirring constantly. Cooking over very low heat makes it creamy, while high heat leads to more lumps. Although in this case, it's not very important, because we're going to mix the cream later, let it cool, and then it will all come together. So don't worry if you get a few lumps. Once it's this thick, remove it from the heat. Assembling it is really simple. I use these ladyfinger biscuits, which soak up liquid really well. We take a package and dip them one by one, placing them in the dish where we want to prepare this treat, arranging them one by one so that they cover the entire surface. These aren't too tall, so I'm gonna make a double layer. Always dip them in milk. And that's it. The base is ready. All that's left is to pour the wonderful lemon cream we just made and let it cool. That's how easy it is to make a great dessert. Sometimes making delicious things is much simpler than you think. Smooth the surface to improve its appearance, then refrigerate for at least 4 hours, once slightly cooled. If you want, you can make this a day ahead, and it will always turn out super, super delicious. The classic way to decorate it would be with some orange slices, but look at what I'm gonna do. I sprinkled a little sugar, just like we do back home with rice pudding. With a kitchen torch, I caramelize it so that a thin layer of crunchy caramel forms on top of the dessert. Look at how good it looks. Makes you want to try it, right? A dessert that's been made very simply, without using an oven, and with a lot of flavor. I hope you feel encouraged to make it, and let me know how much you liked it, because I'm sure it will be a hit at your home. And the most important thing, as always with desserts, is the inside. And I'm going to show you the inside, which is the most important part. Just like people, we take a good piece, serve it, and enjoy it. Look, 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 look. Look at how amazing it looks. A total dessert. Look creamy, delicious, and with this touch of caramel on top, that is just incredible. You can't miss it, because seeing the inside makes you want a spoonful, then another, and another. Another and another, plus one more. Total wonder. Remember, you can decorate it in many ways. I hope you'll tell me down below in the comments how you're going to make it and where you're watching the video from. And if you want to make the caramel layer, let me remind you, sugar and a torch. And make it a very, very thin layer. That way you'll get the crunch. But it won't be too hard. That's the trick. A thin layer of caramel.